second in his pool, and then Heathen also got second in his pool. Yeah,
Yep.
Good stuff.
Yeah, and
Heathen lost to Bagman 2-1. So that's interesting. I know Bagman has struggled with fours in the past, so that's interesting to see.
we figure it out.
Yeah, and then Pinden lost to Kuro 2-1.
Alright, so let's jump into it here. Heathen and Pinden.
For sure. Game 1, Merchant Port. The classic.
And I don't think this matchup's too bad for these characters.
I was saying you have some experience on Sylv, if I recall, yeah?
I do. I think this matchup's pretty solid for Sylv. The tricky thing is just that Forrest does have kind of, I don't want to say better mobility, but at least with the way that these two characters works, Forrest has a lot of ways to get in on Sylv, and Sylv doesn't always have quite as many ways to get in on Forrest.
That makes sense.
But I think that Sylv's bigger hitboxes, and especially the seeds to keep smoke in check, help a lot in this matchup.
I think it's always fun to see players like this compete together, because I feel like both these players, both Pinden and Heathen, are like RRC staples at this point.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see who comes out on top here. Oh my god!
The accidental taunt, no!
F Cape Taunt is a true combo, as many players have pointed out. That was a really nice confirm. Single up air. Moving that one though.
Yeah, I wonder if Pinden's trying to land on the merchant top class and just kind of failing.
That could be, yeah. It's kind of a hard spacing to get through.
Yeah, that's one of the things about Force that I personally find really annoying, is just like getting past his anti-airs. It's a real pain a lot of the time.
Against fours?
Yeah, against Force.
Yeah. Up cape is really disjointed. It's huge. I think up tilt is pretty disjointed as well, and that's a multi-hit, so it's going to last for a long time.
Exactly, yeah, both of them. It's mostly up cape, but both of them are pretty good in my opinion.
Yeah.
And they get a little greedy with these strong attacks right now.
I think that is like the biggest, one of Pinden's like biggest weaknesses as a player, as we've seen like a couple times, is like he's very much a like by the books Sylv. He's gonna do the Sylv matchup checks, and if you don't know how to deal with him, you're gonna lose. That includes those big smash attacks, things like Pedal Wave. There's that Pedal Wave coming in clutch though, big damage.
Yeah, Pinden does have a bit of a lead right now. And when you're a heavy and you have a lead, it's some of the characters that are the best at just like playing back and hanging on to that stock for a long time.
I love that whiff punish there from Heathen.
Yeah.
And really maintaining his space right here. Not able to find his way in safely though. Pinden getting a bunch of damage on this last stock. Oh. That probably could have been the stock, but not able to clutch it out. Oh no!
Heathen's really looking for these strong attacks right now. Finally finds the down strong. Reliable.
Sylv at like 150 is no bueno. Gotta find some way to seal up that stock pretty quick. Yeah, head away for the howl, but no combo off of it. This could be big though. Trying to find some way to seal it off the top, but Heathen coming in clutch here with the back air.
Yes, this is very much that percent for Heathen, but Pinden kinda slowly getting to the point where it might be scary against Forrest.
Yeah. Setting up a cape loop, but going off the top, a little bit of a ladder, and down smash once again. Trying to catch these whiff punishes. Oh yeah, just run up and do it.
Huh.
We ball.
Very surprised that just kind of worked, but fairly big move, I guess. So forward strong is like gotta be one of the most underwhelming moves in the game. It's like, even when it does work, it's like almost surprising that it did half the time.
Yeah. And if you're close to the ledge, it gets closer to him, and sometimes you'll just fall out. And if you do Sylv forward strong on rock, it goes backwards. That's always a fun interaction.
It really is. But yeah, the time it's gonna be enough. And now Heathen has a counter pick, so we're gonna be going to High Dive Hideaway for game 2.
I'm gonna say I can't ever remember the name of this alt, but it is like my favorite alt in the game. This stage is so pretty.
It's a really good one. I wasn't a fan of it at first, but it kind of grew on me over time.
Yeah. trying to set up some sort of up cape loop there, but Pinden getting a bunch of damage here and reading the roll too.
That was like a very unnecessary read with the F-Strong, but it is funny, so... Oh god.
Oh my goodness. Catching him running in unawares, and that's going to be a whole stock lead for Pinden going into this game too.
Yeah, really unfortunate DI from Heathen. That is a move where it's like... Even I struggle to DI it a lot of the time.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Speaking of, that's another move everyone struggles to DI.
Yeah, I don't think it's actually possible in the code. I don't think you can. I think if you get hit by forwards down strong, you might as well just like throw it on your controller.
True.
Nice parry mix up there. Getting the flower. Oh my goodness. Really just throwing out these smash decks and running across the entire stage. Chomp, chomp, chomp.
We're seeing it again. Pinden starting to get really greedy with the strong attacks. And Heathen really not even at that high of a percent.
Yeah, for sure. Ooh, big back air trying to make some sort of opening. Yeah, these smash decks are just not working out in the favor of Pinden here, and Heathen's firing back with some of his own.
Yeah, oh boy.
That's the big thing about Sylv, yeah. No lag on those. Heathen starting to call out these approaches and parries from Pinden though.
Yeah, I think it's like especially been the side Bs when Pinden's like right at the edge of the stage and will like side B to land back on stage. Heathen has done a really good job calling all of them out with down strongs.
Yeah. Looking to get an early kill here, but once again, up cape not connecting into the dagger.
Yeah, that was honestly good recognition from Pinden, like knowing that he was far enough to the right to just kind of hold out there.
For sure, for sure. Trying to find some way to seal out this stock pretty early. That is one of the big banes of Sylv, is he can do damage for basically however long he wants, but when it comes to those kills, it can be a little bit harder sometimes. Oh my goodness. Get the DI mix on that side B. Is he going to be able to find some way to seal out the stock here? Going for the dash attack up air, but no cigar.
Yeah, Omen. Another one of those dropping. Heathen has really got to try to space it a little bit better, because I don't think he's landed any up knives this set so far.
I would really love to see another option out of up cape here from him, but it is going to be the F cape. Taking it out.
Yeah, no, I agree, because he's hitting a lot of his up capes, but he's hitting them all on, like, you know, that far side of forest, where they kind of have to, like, DI in for you to be able to get anything.
Yeah, I don't know enough about forest to know if there's anything true out of that, but you can always mix things up with, like, a down tilt, nair, F tilt.
Yeah, exactly, like, really,
yeah, just do.
I see a lot of, like, down strong in situations like that, so I'm curious if that would work as well. Definitely a lot to experiment with there instead of just going for the knife follow-ups every time, but regardless, Heathen is going to take that game number 2, and Pinden going to go on the Spirit Tree, which I know is a comfort pick for him, but this is a very bold comfort pick, I feel like.
Definitely. This is a great stage for fours, from what I know.
Yeah, it's not really bad for Sylv, but I would generally say it is better for fours most of the time. So big blast
Trump immediately.
Could potentially help Pinden find earlier kills, since I do think he was struggling with that a little bit last game.
Once again, that full stage chomp. Trying to get some sort of way to find his way in amongst all these F capes. But now he's going to be at ledge here. Taking a bunch of damage. Not able to find the F tilt, but back in neutral. Oh my goodness. I like the roll out there, yeah, because Pinden has caught the roll in with the up smash once or twice, especially in that last game.
Yeah, and Pinden's really like banking on these roll reads, these tech roll reads on platforms with up strong. But that's only really going to cover one option at a time.
Oh my goodness, once again, another suspicious DI out. And that's going to be the first stock going to Pinden.
Yeah, I think for both these players, but especially for Pinden, because Pinden's like already fishing for strong attack tech roll reads. Trying to learn how to do wave dash down strong on those platforms for your tech reads instead would probably be a lot more beneficial.
Definitely.
You see it more for fours, but it'll be a lot more conducive to the way Pinden plays.
That makes a lot of sense, yeah. I believe the way you do that a little more consistently is you hold parry when you wave land to not go through the stage.
Yeah, or I think even just holding down like with your waveland input.
Yeah, that'll also do it. Oh, that's not gonna be it, even with a really low ceiling. Spirit Tree has playing around this smoke really well, finding his way in.
Yeah, not a lot of smoke on the ground level right now, but there is a ton up high. So if he's thrown in that direction, it's gonna be pretty easy for him to recover.
Yeah. Taking back stage control a little bit here, but Pinden able to let that uppy rip, and that's gonna be the stock.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, in Galaxy, I do feel like Heathen could have held out a little bit there, but I kind of get why you'd be scared to at that percent, especially on Spirit Tree.
For sure. Oh my gosh. Really
was...
scary DI there.
Yeah, that was almost terrifying.
What a roll read there on the part of Heathen. I find the early kill, 120, but Pinden fighting right back with another down smash of his own. That'll be it, yeah.
Flowers.
Here's that opening, but he didn't actually pull it for long enough. He could have had that combo, but maybe there just wasn't. It's just because there wasn't grass there. Oh my gosh!
Part of me thought that was just gonna kill, I'll be honest.
No, you and me both.
Yeah, Pinden definitely has a solid advantage here, but has to just steal his nerve a little bit, not get too antsy, because... I don't know, I feel like Heathen doesn't have a super explosive punish game. But I'm sure we've both seen what Force can do in these situations.
Yeah. Trying to get the pledge boost, but it is going to be intercepted by that up B right into the jump. Grass is there. That's a really scary position to be in. But Pinden taking it 2-1. We're going to be going into game 4.
This is Heathen's counterpick?
Huh. Okay, interesting. We're going to be going to the biggest stage in the game.
Yeah, there's a little bit of opposite thing going on, because I really want to know why Heathen picked this stage particularly. There's a little bit of merit to Force picking this stage, but the stage is like generally best for heavyweights, and obviously so is one of them. So I'm a little surprised to see Force picking in this matchup, but...
And the way originally I was thinking, oh, maybe it's because he's been dying to like poor DI on smash attacks, but really it's been Pinden who's been sort of not had a lot of leeway with that DI with like F cape. So yeah, it's an interesting pick for sure.
At least game 2, he did that a little bit, but last game I didn't see too much like terrible DI. Like there was definitely wrong DI, but you know.
Yeah. If you live, it's good. If you live, it's right.
Sorta. But I kind of wonder if like Frozen was banned by Pinden at all, because I feel like that would make a little more sense. But all that said, Heathen does take the first stock with some very rough DI on that F knife.
Heathen hasn't really been going for the down strong out of F cape, and I'm assuming that's what Pinden is trying to DI for. But when Heathen is never going for it, there's no point in like trying to read that mix up.
Yeah, that could actually be what it was looking for. I kind of assumed it would have been like a down tilt or a jab or something that he was reading.
Yeah.
Because I don't feel like I've seen Heathen do F9 too many times so far.
Every time he has done it though, it's been like a really early kill. Oh my gosh, what a read there with big up strong.
Yeah, that's kind of what Pinden needed right now, because as Sov, it's going to be pretty easy to make this into a Heathen game now.
Definitely. It's a really strong opening there, but the random up B out of the corner, or not even out of the corner, you're just center stage there.
Yeah.
Big old stage.
And putting himself in the corner.
Here he comes.
Brother, it was so annoying. I love it, but it's really annoying.
Yeah, once again going for that F knife, but there is no character that will be able to outrange Sylv in that situation. He's got big old buttons, but oh, there we go. Up knife finally connecting, and now he's got a bunch of smoke all over the place.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be really annoying for Sylv, because Sylv's not bad at clearing smoke, but he generally is better at clearing it in like vertical chunks.
Mm-hmm.
When you have it on such a large stage spread out so far, it's gonna take a lot of seeds for Sylph to cover all that. And when Sylph throws a seed, it's usually not too hard to at least start approaching him.
Yeah. I love the weight there from Heathen. Get around the up smash. Really, really solid.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. They were both going for blood out there. There should be a lot of damage coming in, but not able to find the escape.
I kind of like the idea of the Nair's there. I almost feel like a Dare Spike starter would have been better.
That's fair, yeah. Get them off stage rather than sort of go for the center stage combo.
Yeah, I don't know a lot about Nair leaps, unfortunately, so I can't really help you with doing those. But I know that Dare Spike is one of Force's better combo starters. Oh boy.
Really scary. He's going for Chomp. Yup. Oh my gosh, that really caught him. This is a phenomenal lead right now on the part of Heathen.
Yeah, seriously.
Is his in-game tag Gur like from Invader Zim?
Very hard to tell, but I think it might be.
Yeah. Oh, that's cute. I'm a fan. Oh my god, yeah, 214, that'll definitely be it, even on the biggest stages.
Yeah, finally finds a down strong, but a down strong from Heathen will do the same, most likely.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Yep, and one more forward cape. The theme of the match. No purple, but that's gonna be it. 3-1 from Heathen.
Yeah, to be fair, it didn't look like pinned in DI that particularly poorly, so like that might have just been unfortunate, you know. Too high percent.
Oh, that wasn't 3-1. I'm dumb.
Nope, it is 2-2 right now. We're going to a game 5 already, and the game 5 game is going to be Jules Vale, of course. We could not go 5 games without seeing Jules Vale.
No, this stage rules. You're a hater.
Oh, I like Jules Vale a lot. Don't get me wrong. It's just Reese's players pick it a little bit too much.
That's fair enough.
If you end up commentating more of these, you'll understand what I mean. Trust me.
Oh, believe me, I'm in chat all the time.
Yeah.
I'm very familiar with this stage.
But I like it from Pinden, especially though. I think this stage is. I think Force is probably what I would consider the worst character on this stage.
Really?
Not by a huge margin or anything, but like kinda, yeah. Meanwhile, I think Sylva's really good here.
Ooh, no, really respecting that recovery and not able to get any sort of punch. And once again, these forward knives. And is just never ready.
Okay, we've seen some Nairs come out, but not too much off of them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
You're dead.
Yeah, these up strong reads, I mean, I think as that's gone on, more and more of them have been landing, so, you know, I'll give Pinden that. He's definitely figuring out. It's just, you gotta be careful about showing your hands so early if you're gonna go for those, you know?
That makes a lot of sense. It's very slow on startup, and even though, like, you're able to parry pretty soon afterwards, that parry is more than punishable.
Yeah, exactly.
Because that's Pinden's like main option after whiffing a strong attack is that parry.
But it's also that, not only that, but it's more so just like there's
that's tough.
Yeah. So that puts Pinden in a kind of rough spot here. Definitely not possible to make this back, but his outside of those crazy big reads, Pinden's had a very difficult time finding kills this set.
For sure. We saw that one down smash at 215 in that last game on big ol' Capital.
Oh, well, I didn't think it was
pulling it back. Love that punish on the parry with the jabs, push him to the corner. But wow, the last hit being a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
He's gonna end up getting the parry for Heathen.
In a game like Rival, that's gonna work both for and against you, depending on the situation in that time.
For sure. The main like part of that kind of comes to mind for me is like Claire and up B. The last hit being a little bit bigger. You can slide parry that a lot easier. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this is a okay. Yeah, kind of slow there on the. Ooh, never mind. An extra parry and that down strong is definitely going to kill. So Heathen staying in bracket. But What I was gonna say earlier about Pinden going for Upstrong so much is I feel like, you know, he's not bad at finding those reads, but when you go for those reads too often, you kind of risk like showing your hand too early, and then outside of those reads, Pinden was really struggling to find any kills to off this out.
Yeah, for sure.
I especially noticed, like, I feel like both these players didn't really get much off of edge guards, and that's something I'd like to see both of them, especially Pinden, do more often. Because Sylph can get some really early kills with, like, offstage fair chains, fair into up air, fair into dare, that kind of stuff. Even,
Makes a lot
like,
of sense.
even, like, all of his strong attacks also combo into back air, which it's a little finicky to get used to. But if you can get used to it, that's going to net you kills at, like, 80, as opposed to, you know, the 160 we were seeing every time Heathen, like, DI'd well and didn't air dodge into an Upstrong. So, I think learning to go for stuff like that and more, like,